the common yet overlooked solution. Ear infections can be a significant source of discomfort and concern for many people. They can cause pain, fever, and even temporary hearing loss if not treated properly. Despite the availability of various treatments, one common mistake is often overlooked: forgetting to use olive oil. In this article, we will explore the importance of olive oil in managing ear infections, backed by science and practical advice. But first, let's dive into the basics of ear infections and why they occur. What are ear infections and why do they happen? Ear infections, medically known as otitis media, occur when the middle ear becomes inflamed due to bacteria or viruses. This condition is particularly prevalent among children but can affect individuals of all ages. The middle ear is located just behind the eardrum and is responsible for transmitting sound from the outer ear to the inner ear. When infected, it can cause a range of symptoms, including ear pain, difficulty hearing, fluid drainage from the ear, fever, irritability in children, traditional treatments for ear infections. Before we discuss the role of olive oil, it's essential to understand the conventional treatments for ear infections. These typically include antibiotics. Prescribed for bacterial infections, antibiotics help to eliminate the infection. However, overuse can lead to antibiotic resistance. Pain relievers. Over-the-counter medications like ibuprofen or acetaminophen can help manage pain and reduce fever. Warm compress. Applying a warm cloth to the affected ear can alleviate pain. While these treatments can be effective, they are not without drawbacks. Antibiotics, for instance, do not work on viral infections and can have side effects. This is where natural remedies like olive oil come into play. Olive oil, a natural remedy with historical roots. Olive oil has been used for centuries in traditional medicine for its healing properties. Its use in treating ear infections dates back to ancient civilizations, where it was prized for its anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. But how exactly does olive oil help with ear infections? Anti-inflammatory properties. One of the primary benefits of olive oil is its ability to reduce inflammation. Ear infections often involve inflammation of the middle ear, which can cause significant pain and discomfort. Olive oil contains oleocanthal, a compound known for its anti-inflammatory effects, similar to ibuprofen. Applying warm olive oil to the affected ear can help soothe the inflamed tissues and reduce pain. Antimicrobial effects. Olive oil also possesses antimicrobial properties, making it effective against certain bacteria and fungi. This is crucial for ear infections, which can be caused by both bacterial and fungal pathogens. The oil creates an environment that inhibits the growth of these microorganisms, helping to clear the infection naturally. How to use olive oil for ear infections. Using olive oil for ear infections is straightforward and can be done at home. Here's a step-by-step guide. Warm the olive oil. Place a small amount of olive oil in a clean container and warm it to body temperature. You can do this by placing the container in warm water. Ensure the oil is not too hot to avoid burning the ear. Lie on your side. Lie down with the affected ear facing up. Apply the olive oil. Using a clean dropper, place a few drops of warm olive oil into the ear. Allow the oil to sit for a few minutes. Massage the ear. Gently massage the area around the ear to help the oil penetrate deeper. Drain the oil. After a few minutes, tilt your head to allow the oil to drain out. You can use a clean cloth or tissue to catch the oil. The science behind olive oil and ear health. Now that we've covered how to use olive oil, you might be wondering about the scientific evidence supporting its efficacy. Let's delve into the research and studies that highlight the benefits of olive oil for ear infections. Research on olive oil and ear health. Several studies have explored the use of olive oil for ear infections. A study published in the Journal of Pediatrics found that children who received olive oil drops in their ears experienced significant relief from ear pain compared to those who did not. The study concluded that olive oil is a safe and effective alternative treatment for ear infections. Another study in the Journal of Clinical Medicine Research examined the antimicrobial properties of olive oil. Researchers found that olive oil inhibited the growth of common bacterial strains responsible for ear infections, including Staphylococcus aureus and Escherichia coli. This supports the idea that olive oil can help clear infections by targeting the underlying pathogens. Practical tips and precautions. While olive oil can be a valuable remedy for ear infections, it's important to use it correctly and understand its limitations. Here are some practical tips and precautions to keep in mind. Tips for safe use. Use pure olive oil. Ensure the olive oil you use is pure and free from additives. Extra virgin olive oil is the best choice. Avoid overuse. While olive oil can be beneficial, it should not be overused. Apply it as needed, but avoid excessive use. Consult a healthcare provider. If symptoms persist or worsen, consult a healthcare provider. Olive oil is a complementary treatment and should not replace professional medical advice. Precautions. Do not use if you have a ruptured eardrum. If you suspect your eardrum is ruptured, do not use olive oil. This can cause further complications. Avoid using cold oil. Always warm the oil to body temperature before use to avoid causing discomfort or irritation. Common misconceptions about olive oil and ear infections. There are several misconceptions surrounding the use of olive oil for ear infections. Let's address some of these to ensure you have accurate information. Myth 1. Olive oil can cure all ear infections. While olive oil can help alleviate symptoms and support the healing process, it is not a cure-all. It is most effective for mild to moderate infections and should be used in conjunction with other treatments for severe cases. Myth 2. Any oil can be used. Not all oils have the same properties as olive oil. Oils like coconut or mineral oil may not provide the same anti-inflammatory or antimicrobial benefits. It's important to use olive oil specifically for its proven effects. Alternative natural remedies for ear infections. In addition to olive oil, there are other natural remedies that can complement the treatment of ear infections. Some of these include garlic oil. Garlic oil is known for its potent antimicrobial properties. It can be used similarly to olive oil by warming it and applying a few drops to the affected ear. Garlic oil can help target bacterial infections and reduce inflammation. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil has strong antiseptic properties. However, it should always be diluted with a carrier oil, such as olive oil, before use to avoid irritation. A few drops of diluted tea tree oil can be applied to the ear to help fight infections. Onion juice. Onion juice is another natural remedy with antimicrobial benefits. Extract the juice from a fresh onion, warm it slightly, and apply a few drops to the affected ear. Onion juice can help alleviate pain and fight infection. The importance of preventing ear infections. Prevention is always better than cure. Here are some tips to help prevent ear infections, especially for those prone to recurrent episodes. Maintain good ear hygiene. Clean your ears regularly, but avoid inserting objects into the ear canal. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water helps keep mucous membranes moist, reducing the risk of infections. Avoid smoking and secondhand smoke. Smoke can irritate the eustachian tubes and increase the risk of infections. Manage allergies. Allergies can contribute to ear infections. Managing allergy symptoms can help reduce the frequency of infections. Conclusion: embracing olive oil for ear health. Forgetting to use olive oil for ear infections is a significant oversight that can delay relief and prolong discomfort. Olive oil's anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties make it a valuable natural remedy for managing ear infections. By understanding how to use it correctly and incorporating it into your treatment regimen, you can experience the benefits and potentially avoid the pitfalls of conventional treatments. Remember, while olive oil can be effective, it is essential to use it safely and consult a healthcare provider if symptoms persist. By combining the wisdom of traditional remedies with modern medical advice, you can take a holistic approach to ear health and well-being. So the next time you or a loved one faces an ear infection, don't forget the humble yet powerful olive oil.